How's it going, guys? Season 20 is finally here, and I think it's the best season they've released in a very, very long time. I'd say years. And also, on top of that, it comes with new legend perks for leveling up your Evo shield. Now, I think what they did was something great, where they took legend abilities that people didn't like Wraith Instaphase, or Octane his stem not doing enough damage, and they basically turned them into perks where, which I'll be going over a lot of them, and just made it to where that you could still use them, and it's very refreshing. It's very refreshing. Game feels like I'm playing it, not maybe for the first time, but it definitely feels very, very new. And I'm going to be going over the legend abilities, perks. I'm going to read them over them really quick, going from class to class. It's going to be a longer video. I'm going to have timestamps for each class, and we're going to try to bust through them. I'm also just going to say this. I'm not going to show each individual perk. I don't think people really give a fuck about, some of these abilities. I'm only going to show, like, the one that I think is good on Fuse or on Wraith, on Octane, etc. That I know people will more likely pick. So let's go ahead and get right into the video. I hope you guys do enjoy it. Please drop a like on the stream. Did I say stream? My apologies. Please drop a like on the video. I am also going to be live on kick.com, kick.com/YooJT. YooJT. And we're just going to go ahead and jump right into the video and start talking about these upgrades. So the first upgrade for Octane is 25% less damage. So boom, woohoo! Now he takes like 10 HP. Woo! Takes a little less damage. And then we're gonna go to the second upgrade, which is I'm not gonna show off this one, but it changed directions on the double jump. It doesn't really apply to people that are MAK that can tap strafe. That's more for the controller players. You just basically get the tap strafe. I'm not going to show that. This though, you get 2 jump pads, but basically you get to carry 2 ultimates as long as it fully charges. You cannot, I just found this out, cannot use ulti excels to charge it fully. Oh, actually, I lied. Pathfinder upgrades. The first upgrade. Oh. You can get access to survey beacons or ring consoles. Pretty crazy. I love it. Pretty nice for Pathfinder. And then this is where it gets juicy. You take less damage on energized zip lines, which is, not the greatest perk. And of course, everyone is going to want the... I'm not able to show this, or maybe I'm tweaking. But yeah, so grapples will reset on Nox. So it might be why it's not working. It's because it's dummies and they're just full. But yeah. So but you will be able to get your cooldown immediately, completely. And so you knock somebody, you can end up double grappling. You can go crazy with Pathfinder. He is insane right now. Okay. Wraith upgrade. 5-second attack cooldown, passive for enemies when they approach. Honestly, people are probably taking this 5-second attack cooldown because honestly, their 6th Sense was pretty awful. They actually fixed it a little bit, but still people will take this over that. And then a 20-second attack windup or a 60-second cooldown on your ult. I'm not saying it's the portal's not useful, but let's be honest, every Wraith phase got moist when they saw the 20% minus attack windup. So boom. So your phase is relatively pretty quick. It's pretty fast. You can tell. I tell the difference. All right, we're gonna go to Revenants. Revenant 5 tack cooldown. Call out nearby squads after squad wipe. Pretty dope. If you don't know if you're getting third party or not, it's very nice. The 5 tack cooldown is probably what people are gonna pick the most because people just want to spam Revenant raw, right? So obviously I'm just gonna go with this. And then the second upgrade, the 20% tack charge time, tack refresh on Nox. Also pretty crazy. Both of these options are insane. I think you can't. I don't think you can go wrong with either one of these, honestly. Then we're gonna go to Horizons. Horizons upgrade is you can see batteries on death boxes, nades through walls, death boxes. Not great. The battery not bad. Not great. They definitely They definitely had their favorites, but they also, I think, were trying to manage pick rates and trying to get new or legends played versus just giving everybody the most insane things. But then you got the ult cooldown and then the attack cooldown. And then we got Valkyrie. Valkyrie, you fly 15% higher, improves jetpack handling. People are probably going to go with this because, you know, what the fuck? Oh, 4 to 3 to 3 to 5, which is pretty crazy, and 25% jetpack fuel, which is pretty insane. Both of these are actually pretty cool. So now it is a much wider barrage. You can definitely hit a lot more in the area. Pretty cool. I like the changes. I think W changes all around. For the Skirmisher class, pretty goated, pretty goated. We're going to go to the Assault. Alright. Another useless kind of ordeal. Nades through walls. No one cares. People are probably going to go with the cooldown ult. Boom. And then auto ping enemies when they start shooting at you, and also regen HP. These could both be pretty solid, but let's be honest. MK is eating good with the regenning and smoke. Well, anybody really is eating good with regenning and smoke, but pretty fantastic, I think. Either one of these options will help you win fights. And also, this will help you really with your teammates. If they don't know where you're getting shot at from, boom, you know, it's going to be great. Great ability, great ability. Fusies. Again, death boxes, nades, who cares? No one cares. Ignores 50% of the slow damage from the mother load, which is pretty crazy. If you've been playing the game, you kind of know. Like, look at the difference. And if you didn't know, you would be moving like this originally in the ult. So it's pretty great change. And then 25 explosive damage, which is not. Let me back up here. Sorry. 25% explosive damage, not great. Granted, you can, like, you know, do probably some great things with it. But then also speed boost on knuckle cluster hits. Pretty goated. I ain't gonna lie to you. Pretty goated. We'll go to Ashe. Now, Ashe currently is my favorite. Now, her level 2 or blue shield isn't great, but her purple is going to be amazing. So, you call out nearby squads when you finish a fight, passive reveals for 60 seconds. This can actually be really good, but if you're the one constantly, like, starting the fights anyway, you're not going to really use this that often. But where this, if you finish off a squad, you'll get to hear a call out for that. Now, this can snare multiple enemies, or you can charge, get 2 charges instead of just 1. Now, since we're in the range, I probably won't try out this one, but, I mean, why not, right? It'll snare them, and it'll also last longer. And see, now you can see how it snared both of them. A pretty goated thing, I believe. It honestly is awesome. Makes it so much fun to play. I would never thought in 2024 I'd be playing Ashe. Now, Mad Maggie. Oh. You get the auto reload shotguns on Nox. My fault, I didn't even read the other one. Wrecking Ball catches fire and explodes in thermites. So, both of these are pretty cracked, but the Wrecking Ball explodes in thermites is also really crazy. And you get a little, I don't like how they don't tell you a little inspiration from Wally. That makes no sense. That's kind of weird. So, pretty much what the fireball does, it catches fire. So I'll show you that real quick. One second. There you go. So it just explodes and just drops a bunch of thermites, or it looks like 2 thermites into an X. Still pretty cool. You can either do 1 extra charge, but you do 25% less duration, so it'll last, you know, 3/4 of what it used to, or you can go double, like an extra 50% on depth and width on the drill. So, I mean, that is just all over their faces. That is a facial if I've ever seen one. So, pretty crazy. If you're trying to get people that are just sitting behind rocks, cover, etc., it's gonna be pretty fantastic. Now we got the smooth man himself. So you can reveal most valuable item in the care packages. Kind of trash, can't lie to you. Relevant ammo types, also very trash. I think people are probably going to rock this one the most. You get 1 shack charge. The smart bullet lifetime triples versus, I don't even know the original time, honestly. That's pretty disgusting. Granted, it's not as scary because if you just shoot it and they just go ahead and purposely take the damage anyway, I don't think it really matters, but I think it'll be pretty played. That's all for the Assault Legends. Now we're going to go into Bloodhound. We got a 5-second tack cooldown, 25% ult with White Ravens. Honestly, White Raven's going to definitely get picked, but if you didn't know that, if you could scan the White Ravens, you can get to like reveal where people are. And now if you have blue shield, you'll be able to get 25% on your ult, which your ult is insane, so definitely can do that. Double duration of attack, full body scan, and 25% HP on knock while ult is active. So that's pretty goated. You know, if you get a knock, or if you're really an aggressive Bloodhound player, you can basically stay in the fight. Say you only have purple shield, you have 10 HP, you know, you get in there and get some knocks, you're going to be back up. Say you get 2 knocks, you'll be at 50 or 60 HP, and maybe not purple shield anymore, but you get what I'm saying. So the full body scan is what most likely what people are going to be using. Now, it does not help me that I am in the range and not doing this against actual players, but you get a full body scan, which is pretty nice. Now we got a 10-second cooldown on the drone, but the thing is, you know what I mean? Honestly, the ult cooldown is probably going to be the goated pick, to be honest with you. This will call out nearby squads, and the passive and ult range is actually an extra 25%. That's a pretty wide range, man. You're going to get a lot of people. You're definitely going to be getting a lot of people in that ult. It's going to go crazy. You're going to farm damage. It's going to be pretty goated. Now we're going to go on to Seer. You got a 25-meter like tack range, so you'll be able to attack people further. Not bad, but you know, yeah. And then you got a 20-meter ult throw range. I don't think people are really gonna mess with that. I think people are just gonna add that 1.5-second duration, just because, you know, if you're gonna be attacking people often. Not the greatest perks, I ain't gonna lie to you, but better than, I guess, I would say some legends. Now last is Vantage. Gain access to ring consoles. You know, two bullets for ult accelerant. I was gonna go crazy for the people that player, the 10 people that player. And this is the thing too with all this stuff coming out, is that it's definitely going to make other legends more played, which is awesome for the pick rate. You can improve tack jump, refresh tack on hits with the ult, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. If you combo it with, you know, boom, you know, pop your ult. If you're a good shot, you know, boom. Wait, what? Personally, I think some of the stuff doesn't work because I'm in the range, unfortunate. Because it literally says refresh tack on hits with ultimate. It doesn't say when knocks on ultimate. It doesn't say anything like that. I just think I'm in the range, so it's a little bugged. But refresh tactical on hits with ultimate is pretty nuts. Also, the improved tactical jump, I'm sure it goes probably further and more narrow. If you guys want me to go through the other abilities that I think that maybe I didn't think were good, that might be good, just let me know in the comments, and I will. You just gotta let me know, okay? Alright, so now that's the last of the recon. We're off to the support. Now, Gibby, you get to revive allies at 50 HP, auto reload shotguns on knocks, pretty distract. The 50 HP I think is going to be goated if you're trying to be a team player. Obviously, if you're a little more selfish, and you run shotguns often, Gibby bubble, you know how it goes. You know the rouge. 50 HP on the ult though is or the revive is probably the most picked. Going to be the most picked. Faster attack, faster cooldown, and plus 4 seconds tack life. These can go kind of either way. But that bubble speed is pretty cracked, if I say so. See, they made it smaller, so that can benefit you and also kind of bite you in the butt. But you reduce the cooldown by 25%. You throw, I don't know about you, I feel like that throws out really quick. So I think that'll be definitely the perk people run with them. Or if they're feeling like they're gonna have a long last round or something and they need a longer bubble, then maybe it'll be the bubble bunker, but I don't think so. Baby bubble, I feel like, is gonna be the go-to, because then you can just spam bubbles much more often. And then we're off the lifeline. 25% revive speed, crazy. If you personally, I think this is gonna be the more picked one. Gain a self revive, or next ultimate is a supply drop. We'll show off this one. It's insane that we used to sit here for lifeline packages to drop, and we used to wait for like 5 minutes for a single lifeline care package. It was like a minute we had to wait. Now it's like 30 seconds. So we gotta look at that. We got a bow check, and we got an Evo. If my Evo shield wasn't max level yet, we could use that to go to purple maybe, or to like get closer to red. My fault. And then we got the bow check, you know, and then you whoop out. Then we got Mirage, which Mirage, you gain extra ult decoys. My apologies. And you reduce the cooldown by 30% though. So now these kind of go hand in hand. You can do bamboozle, refresh your attack. So if they're shooting at you, you'll if they shoot at it, you will be able to refresh your attacks over and over again. Obviously, if you just make it really obvious that you're shooting bamboozles out, this isn't going to be very good for you. But I mean, same thing with this. These can bite you or help you. Either one of these options. If you want to, obviously I have a gold helm on, so don't go based off the times. I'm sorry. So, but you'll have 2 decoys if you want to shoot 2 at the same time. It's pretty self-explanatory stuff. Increased attack, height, and range, 25% ult range if you're playing for the team or you're playing for yourself. Either one of these, great options. I think valid, definitely nice for her. I mean, she chucking that thing. Yeah, all right. 5 seconds attack cooldown. Can take extra item from the black market. That can help you. Huge. Again, these are both kind of a selfish perk. It's okay. I like them. Attack cooldown, people probably will pick, but also having an extra, if you're down bad on loot, like down atrocious, down bad, down on your knees in a gimp suit, you definitely could probably rock this Loba market, being able to take multiple items instead of just 2. You can take 3. So voila, now you can take 3 items. I want the wingman, I want the flatline, and I want this backpack. Boom, now you got 3 items out of her thing. Pretty goated option here. Newcastle, 25 plus 250 to mobile shield. Pretty disgusting, honestly. I think he's going to be slept on. I'm not seeing a lot of Newcastles right now. I think he's going to be really played a lot. It's unfortunate because he's just not a movement legend, but even movement legends right now are being played a lot, which is pretty sick to see. So you can increase the mobile shield speed. If I had a knocked little homie, I would show you guys the speed, but you get what I'm saying. So being able to just sit here and have an extra on this is insane. I've been outplayed by plenty of Newcastles doing this, where they just sit and hover, and then they're just doing stuff like this, and then let me have it, okay? Reviving allies with HP regen, pretty much like I said earlier, just gonna be similar to Mirages, where you get them rezzed, they start regenerating HP gradually. It's not super fast, but it's not super slow. It's like I don't know, like 2 ticks, or like maybe like 3 to 4 ticks. I would love if you stop interrupting me, Newcastle. And you can increase the wall duration and the castle HP. So let me just get him off my platform. Boom. Okay, maybe I can't get him off this platform. the just the extra 250 HP and the duration. Okay, that's kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't realize it held the duration for an extra 2 minutes. Kind of filthy, because if you're holding in a fight for 2 minutes and you got these energized walls, they get too close to you. If you're holding down a room, this is actually insane. And then we got conduit. Useless boxes and batteries and boxes. 10% on the ult jammer damage radius. Pretty nice, not crazy. What her real bread and butter is that tack. So you can either have 2 charges, or you with that, but you lose getting a full shield regen. You only get half shield regen. Or you can have increased tack range, which can be beneficial for your teammates. I honestly, personally think a lot of conduit mains are going to just run around double tacking people up. Not double tacking necessarily the same person, but if both their teammates are getting fried, they could just boom, boom, you know, tactical. You know, if this is my teammate, that's my teammate, I can go tactical and then tactical the other one. It is kind of crazy, Definitely changes the game. That's all the support legends. Now we're going to get into the control legends. So the first ability for level 2 is 50% ult gas area of effect. Disgusting. And personally, awesome. But all for the second level, you know, your purple shield. So you can either make your gas last longer, or you can regen HP while in your gas, which I think this is what a lot of caustics are going to be using. Yeah, you're in your gas, you're fighting, you're regenning as you're fighting. It's not a super fast, but you know, this ult range, look at that. Look at the ult, is insane. Look at this. This is all, it can go absolutely insane for the caustic mains out there. Now we got a little QT Watson here. You get the revive values at 50 HP. Not bad, not a bad option. Pylon, interception, spawn, arc stars. So now if you are dropping this down and people are throwing nades, you can have arc stars you can chuck right back at them. These are both, can't go wrong with either one of these, honestly. You could double ult HP and regen capacity, or double ult excel speed and ult placements. So personally, I think people are going to double up their ult HP, because if they're much more like into like holding buildings, that's where they're probably going to be. They're going to be holding a building. They're going to be peeking, taking damage. You're going to just be sitting here with the pylon, getting all that extra goodies. Then we got Rampart, ultimate cooldown, carry extra ammo per stack. Not bad, but not great. The 30-second ult cooldown is probably where people are going to rock their bread and butter. And you got improved Sheila handling and faster reloads with Sheila and amp cover, which is pretty not bad. But people, let's be honest, people are going to pick this. The ult, this is my first time using this. Literally instant. It's no charge up. Wow, absolute nuts. That is insanity. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's the first time I've seen that. She instant fires that thing. I didn't even know that. Crazy. Plus 1 max active spike. Okay. So you can have 3 spikes instead of just 2. And then the ultimate, increase ultimate lifetime by 5 seconds, or increase ultimate length by 15 meters. These are pretty trash options. If you really are down bad and you need the wall to stay up longer, definitely this would be the option for you. And that is all of the legends. So we went over everybody. Now, obviously, I didn't go out in detail on each individual thing, ultimate, etc. Some of it's kind of self-explanatory, so I didn't show it. But if you would like me to make a detailed video about a certain legend, you know, whoever it may be, let me know, and I will get on that and try to make a video on that for you guys. Again, I'm going to be live streaming on kick.com/YooJT, so make sure you go drop a follow. I still stream every single day. I haven't missed a single day, ladies and gents. I haven't missed a single day since 2024. I've only missed like 1 or 2 since October, One for sure being sick. So you know your boy's gonna be live every single day. You can trust on that. All right, guys. So I hope you guys are enjoying season 20. I know I am. This is the most fun I've had on Apex in years. And so that's gonna be the end of the video. Hope you did enjoy it. Again, go check out the kick. I'm live every day. Appreciate you guys. Have yourself a wonderful, wonderful night and get to grinding on Apex Legends.